Hi, I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And I'm Trish Whitmer. Good to see you back with us for this week's Explore Tulsa.
Now, when it's not raining, the weather's been pretty good outside for going out and getting some exercise in. I even got a 10-mile run in the other day.
That's great, Stevie, but I also know that you like to drink too much soda and a few other things that aren't really that good for you.
Well, I'm working on that too.
It's a good thing that one of our newest sponsors can really get you on the right track.
Dr. Mark Sherwood really is a guy who practices what he preaches, especially when it comes to whole body wellness.
Anything I've ever done, I've tried to be the best, not in competition with anybody else, but to be the best I can be and push that level of best up higher.
Always stands on his word, always steps up to help somebody in need. He's always the one that will be the last man standing in any situation. He always shows up.
No, I went to college to play baseball, truthfully. But while there, I got a degree in business and with a minor in management. So it was something that, I knew that I wasn't going to be a professional baseball player for life. So I had to do something. And after college, I actually, tried to play professional baseball for a couple of years and was successful for a while, and realized that the major leagues wasn't part of my future. So at that point, I needed a job. So a friend of mine was on the police department in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I chose to apply, and lo and behold, 24 years later, I was still there. Police work was completely a culture shock for me, coming from small town America, going into bigger city or larger city. The crime and stuff I saw, the poverty, being involved in the housing projects early in my career.
He helps me put a lot of perspective on my life and the things that I think are stressful. Knowing that he literally dealt with life and death situations that were very personal in some points.
To see people die, to see people at their best and their worst, everybody, to see people die, to see them overcome, that changes you. That changes you, big time. It turns your whole world around, because you realize that life is sudden, it's uncertain, and there's evil in the world, and it's real, and it will kill you. And that's something that sticks with me, seeing the faces of death. Yeah, I did every assignment you can imagine, from SWAT team, undercover, detective, internal affairs, street patrol, anything like that you can imagine. I did it, and academy, and it was a great time, great career. Towards the end of my career, I was put in the academy, so I was in charge of a wellness program that we didn't have. In other words, they said, you figure it out and you start it. So I went on a mission, and my mission took me to personal training schools that took me all kinds of courses, and I just started applying myself and trying to figure out, well, first of all, it started out, why are these men and women I'm dealing with here coming into the department in the best shape of their life, and why are they leaving in the worst shape of their life and dying? And I wanted to kind of unravel that thing, and I discovered stress, I discovered nutrition, I discovered exercise, and that kind of led me on this quest, if you will, to kind of pursue naturopathic degree. And it sounds like I've changed a career, but I haven't. In a sense, my duties were to protect and serve, but really that's expanded. Try to keep people from hurting themselves, today by doing bad things to their bodies, by putting them in their mouth or putting bad things in their heads. I got a call one day to become part of, or to try out for the power team, and that's the guys that break the bricks and tear phone books, blow up hot water bottles, been still in their teeth, and break large walls of ice with their head. And I went for my tryout, and little did I know that was going to change my life too. So that kind of got me more orientated to ministry work, and that took me all around the world. Our clinic is not a place of disease management. People get well. We want people to heal their marriages. We want people to heal their lives, their family. There's probably no greater reward in my life than seeing people come in and their whole life turns around, not just physically, but emotionally, intellectually we teach them, and then spiritually they get better, they get stronger.
In a situation where someone feels hopeless, or they feel like they can't, lose that extra weight, or they don't have a sense of self-confidence, he's going to reinstill that in them and give them the hope to carry on.
It's fascinating, and I can't wait to see what the next turn holds.